Hello students, welcome to Don Bosco PU College online classes. We are trying our best to make teaching learning experience easy to our students. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update.
Good morning students. Myself Abdul Wahab, biology lecturer in Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. In this video, I am going to discuss a PU board model question paper. Biology PU board model question paper. It is about 70 marks question paper. There are 4 parts are there, part A, B, C and D. In part A, the 1 marks questions are there. Let us discuss one by one. In first part, in 1 marks question, first question is, what is ovulation? It is a process in which the releasing of ovum by rupturing of Graafian follicle from the ovary. Ovary, it is a female main reproductive organ. In the ovary, the structural and functional units are there called Graafian follicle. The Graafian follicle able to forms the female sex gamete called ovum or egg. When such Graafian follicle able to rupture, the ovum is releases. Such process is called ovulation. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ದಿಸ್ ovulation question is arised from a chapter called human reproduction. Yes. Second question, what is polyembryony? When 2 or more than 2 embryos develop from the single fertilized egg. So polyembryony, the word itself gives its meaning. Poly means many, embryony nothing but embryos. 2 or many embryos are developed from single fertilized egg. Such is called polyembryony. This question is from a reproduction in flowering plants chapter. Third one, what is emasculation? It is a technique of removal of anthers from the flower before that dehisces pollen grains to the stigma of the same flower. So emasculation, it is a one technique. In this technique, just removing the anthers from the flower before the pollination. Just removal of anthers from the flower, that is the technique is called as a emasculation. This question is from a reproduction in organism. Then fourth question, why the amniocentesis is banned? Okay, amniocentesis is nothing but the detection of a sex or detection of sex when the baby present inside the womb of the mother. Why it is banned? Because legally to check the increasing female foeticides, massive child immunization. Okay, so to just only increasing the female foeticides, and second, massive child immunization. For these two reasons, we ban the amniocentesis. This question is arised from a chapter called reproductive health. Then fifth one, define polygenic inheritance, which means an expression of yes. The fifth question is define polygenic inheritance, which means an expression of trait is controlled by 3 or more number of genes. Here the trait nothing but character. Expression of a character, a single character controlled by two or more number of gene is called polygenic inheritance. Here also the word itself defines its definition. Poly means many. Genic means genes. Two or more genes able to control an expression of a character is called as polygenic inheritance. Then sixth question, what is linkage? Linkage. The genes present on a chromosome remains together and inherited in a group. So on a chromosome, the group of genes are remain together, present together, and also inherited in a group. That is called as a linkage. Linkage, the genes which are grouped present on chromosome and they are held together and those are inherited grouply, that is called as a linkage. Seventh question, which chromosome of the humans has most number of genes? Think about the chromosome 1. The chromosome 1 consists most number of genes. We know that in human beings 46 chromosomes are there. Among the 46, 44 are autosome, nothing but body chromosome. Remaining 2 are sex chromosome. In females, XX are the sex chromosome. In the males, XY are the sex chromosome. When you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till the 46, the first chromosome in human beings consists more number of genes. Then eighth one, name the type of antibody produced during the allergy. Okay, so especially there are antibodies, many types are there, type A, D, G, E. Okay, in that the antibody E is produced especially during the allergy. So antibody E is the allergic related antibody. The ninth question, what are genetically modified organisms? Genetically modified organisms is also we call it as GMO, genetically modified organism. It is defined as the organisms whose genes have been altered by manipulation is called genetically modified organism. That means in an organism, what the genes are there, those genes are altered. That is called as a genetically modified organism. Then the 10th, the last question in 1 mark is, the mammals from the colder climate have shorter limbs and ears. Why? So the answer is only one reason, that is to minimize the heat loss. So in the colder climatic region, some of the mammals have shorter limbs and shorter ears. Why they are short limb, short ears? Only for the reason is minimize the heat loss of heat. Okay, so these are the 1 marks question. Each question carries 1 marks. ಈ 1 marks questions expect madak agadilla. You are not going to expect. So you are going to study the each and every chapter thoroughly, then only you are going to answer the 1 marks question. Okay, yes. Next we are move on to the part B, 2 marks questions. Yes, the 2 mark questions. Here answer any 5 of the following questions in 3 to 5 sentences each wherever applicable. Okay, here there are 8 questions are there. Among the 8 you are going to write any 5. So here you are going to uh, get the choice. Okay, let us discuss first one. Then 12th question, mention the accessory ducts of female reproductive system. The accessory ducts are, one is red testis, vas efferentia, vas differentia or vas deferens, then epididymis. These are the 4 accessory ducts associated with the male reproductive system. Then next question, list any 2 principles to be followed to prevent sexually transmitted infection, that is STDs. The major 2 principles are: 1, avoid the sex with unknown persons or multiple partners. Second principle is, all while or during the intercourse, always use contraceptives, either male or female. Then 14th question, write the karyotype of Down syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome. The Down syndrome, there are, in males the karyotype is 45 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes, that is X and Y. Here what happens, one addition autosome we are going to see. The normal is 44 autosome, but here one chromosome autosome is occurs. In female, same 45 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes. Okay, then the Klinefelter syndrome, it consists, a karyotype is 44 autosomes and 3 sex chromosomes. So in Klinefelter's there is an addition of 1 X chromosome. This is the a karyotype of Down syndrome. Then next question is, how can an anaerobic bacteria are beneficial in secondary sewage treatment? How means an anaerobic bacteria are sludge digester, where these digest the sludge and produce the biogas. So the first beneficial is, one is produce the biogas, second is the thing but the digest the sludge in biogas plant. Then the 16th question, which are the 4 basic processes that can fluctuate density of population in given habitat? So when the population density in a particular habitat may fluctuate, the fluctuation is due to the 4 basics factors are there. Those are, one is natality, mortality, immigration and emigration. These are the 4 basic processes change or fluctuate the density of population in a given habitat. The 17th question, what is sacred grooves? Give an example. Sacred groves, traditionally conserved patches of forest and dedicated to the local deity so that no one harms them, is called sacred groves. Nothing but a group of forest which is dedicated to the local deity, deity nothing but the god. In the name of the god, we are going to conserve the a patch, a forest, so that called as a sacred groves. The best example, Kashi and Janshia hills in Meghalaya. The next question, alien species invasion is leads to the extinction of indigenous species, justify the statement. Introduction of alien species causes biodiversity loss. That is a one reason. Second, invasion of alien species is the in the natural habitat cause decline in native species. Decline in native species. Here, alien species invasion. Alien means foreign species. When it is introduced, when we introduce into the native species, the alien species able to destroy or disturb the native species. Yes. In this, the part 2, that is part B, the 2 marks question is completed. We are moving to the third part, part C. Here, the 3 marks questions we are going to know. There are here also there are 8 questions are there. Among the 8, you are going to write any 5. Each one question carries 3 marks. So here 19th question is draw a neat label diagram of monocot embryo. This is the diagram of monocot embryo or grass embryo. Okay, so you have to practice it. ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 3 to 4 ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 12 to 13 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ದ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. Then move on to the next question is write the characteristic features of insect pollinated flowers. That is entomophilic flowers. First is flowers are large, colorful and attractive in nature. Second characteristic feature is flowers are fragrant and produce nectar. The third is pollen grains are sticky in nature. So these are the main characteristic features of insect pollinated flowers. Then the next question is what is parturition? Briefly explain the process of parturition. Okay. Parturition is defined as vigorous contraction of the uterus at the end of pregnancy causes expulsion or delivery of the fetus is called parturition. Parturition generally called as a delivery. So during the delivery or parturition, the uterus will be contraction due to the oxytocin, a hormone. Then this contraction helps to baby comes outside, that is called as a parturition. Okay, when you come to the its process we know that it is induced by complex endocrine mechanism. Okay, then the how the mechanism is taken place is the signals parturition originate from the fully developed fetus and the placenta, which induces mild uterine contraction, is called fetal injection reflex. Then this fetal injection reflex triggers release of oxytocin from the maternal pituitary gland. Then the oxytocin acts on uterine muscle and causes stronger uterine contraction. Finally, the stimulatory reflex continues, resulting in stronger and stronger contraction. This leads to expulsion of the baby out of the uterus through the birth canal. Finally, the parturition, that is nothing but the delivery is occurs. Finally, the delivery is occurs. Next, the 22 question is, how can conception be prevented without the usage of contraceptives? The answer is nothing but natural methods only prevent the conception without the usage of contraceptives. The natural methods are, one is periodic abstinence. It means the couples avoid the coitus from the day 10 to 17 of the menstrual cycle when the ovulation could be expected. Okay, avoiding the a coitus especially in the 10 to 17 days. Second method is withdrawal method. The male partner withdraw his male sex organ, a penis, from the vagina just before ejaculation of sperm or semen. The third is lactational amenorrhea. In that, the menstrual cycle does not occur during the period of intense lactation following parturition. So, when a mother giving birth to the young one, after that, the mother is not undergo a menstrual cycle. Okay, in that in that days, the in those days we call as the lactational amenorrhea. Here there is no cycle is taken place, there is no ovulation is occur, so there is no any side effects may occur. This is the one of the best a natural method without using the contraceptives. Then polymorphism is very useful tool in forensic application. Mention the step involved in identification of polymorphism using DNA fingerprint technique. So, in the DNA fingerprint technique, the steps are: 1. Collection of sample. 2nd, extraction of DNA. 3rd, separation of DNA fragments. 4th, extraction of DNA fragments. 5th, tagging radioactive DNA probes. 6th, autoradiography. These are the steps using in DNA fingerprint technique. The next one, with reference to malaria, answer the following: name of the pathogen, and second, vector, then symptoms. Malarial disease. So, which is the pathogen causes the malaria? Which is the vector able to transfer the disease? And what are the symptoms? The pathogen is nothing but Plasmodium vivax, and the vector is female Anopheles mosquito. So, the symptoms of this disease is nothing but high fever with chill, then vomiting. Fevers occurs on every alternate days. These are the main symptoms of the malaria. Then 25th question. List out any 3 innate barriers of defense with an example of each. Innate barriers. There are many barriers are there. Among the 3 innate barriers are: one is physical barrier, cellular barrier, then physiological barrier. First, physical barriers. Example is skin. It is first line of defense because the skin is covered whole body parts. If any type of the infection occurs, the skin is act as a first defense. Second, physiological barriers. Example is a tear. It is secreted by a lacrimal gland of the eye. This tear wash away the microorganism and keep the eyeball clean. Then the cellular barriers. Example is phagocytosis. It is a process in which the cell engulfs the bacteria and kill it. Such cells are called as phagocyte, and such process is called as a phagocytosis. Then there is a last question in the 3 marks. There is a part C. is draw a neat label diagram of stirred tank bioreactor. So this is the diagram, stirred tank bioreactors. One thing is clear while you are going to draw the diagram. So without labeling, there is no any marks allotted to the diagram if you are going to draw a diagram very neatly. Okay, so your diagram get the weightage when you are going to label the labelings. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಏನು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಲೇಬಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ಲೇಬಲ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ನ ಯಾವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಬಿಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಎ 3 marks questions. So in this video I am going to discuss first part A 1 marks question, second part B 2 marks question, third part C 3 marks question. Okay, next class we are going to discuss a 5 marks question. There are 2 parts are there, D and E. The D we are going to discuss 4 marks or 5 marks question, as well as in the E also we are going to discuss 3 marks or 5 marks questions. Okay, in the next video we are going to discuss those things. Thank you.